And okay, so now after the trials, you went to the trials, and then did you just get? Did they tell you right on the spot that you didn't make it, or did they send you a letter? What happened?
Yeah, pretty much. If you made it on the show, like after the interview process, they took the top 25.
Uh huh.
After everything, you went back to your hotel, and if you didn't get a call, they basically told you like they're
Oh,
not going to call every single person and say sorry. So like basically,
right.
if you don't get a call,
Then you just go
yeah,
home.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just go home.
I
Yeah.
see.
So I basically just like sat there, and like you'll get a call by
And
however long.
okay.
Like if you don't get a call by the afternoon or something like that.
Yeah.
A few people, I think they told them right away.
Uh huh.
So I just went back to my hotel.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't get a call or anything.
Yeah.
So I was sitting in Vegas all by myself. I went there all alone.
Really?
Yeah.
You went all by yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody else, not even the coach, went with you.
No.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I just went there by myself, and I was like, I'm just gonna try out and
Yeah.
see how it goes.
And like they say, MMA fighting, the world fighting is a lonely journey.
Yeah, it is for sure. I like what Khabib. I saw a quote from him or whatever. It was saying that a lot of people talk about dedication. That's what is going to make you champion and things like that. But he says that the number one thing is sacrifice.
Yeah.
That if you want to be the best, you need to sacrifice everything. You need to
Yeah.
sacrifice your friends, sacrifice your family,
Yep.
your health,
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
If you want to be the best, then it's the gym or nothing.
I know. And that's one thing that I know that's why there's some of the top best people in the world,
Right.
because he was just talking about, I remember watching Khabib just talking about a guy who came and trained with them, and he, during the holidays, he wanted to go home. And they're like, man, you can't go home. You can't go home because
Yeah.
you want to be a world champ. You can't go home. You can't, you
Yeah.
gotta,
And he's
gotta
like,
sacrifice those
right, he's
days.
like, that's okay. If you want to go and spend time with your family, go.
Uh-huh.
Just know that
You're not gonna be a
You're
world
not
champ.
you're a world champ.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys out there are crazy, like
Uh-huh.
Islam, Makachev, that's
Yeah.
fighting tomorrow night and things like that. So.
They are fucking crazy. No joke. And these guys, the dedication that they have, holy cow.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Well, just like the way they just live such a simple life, I feel.
Uh-huh.
They just
Yeah.
there's not a lot of extra.
Parties.
Yeah,
distractions.
exactly, distractions. Yeah,
Mhm.
there's just the gym, and then Islam. He wants to be on his farm.
Yeah.
He just wants to have a huge farm. And,
But yeah, that's sometimes what it takes, because when I was in Arkansas, all I did was train, go home, train, go home. That was
Yeah,
it.
right.
And we won fights every time.
Yeah.
So, until we fought the rednecks. So
no, yeah, there you go.
fucking rednecks. that was their name though, the Redneck Fight Club.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, funny.
They beat the shit out of me though.
That's awesome.
But yeah, tell us about some of your fights, like your battles. Tell us about your first fight. That's always a good one.
On my first
Yeah,
fight.
how you feel.
Yeah, right. My first fight was kind of funny because it was down in Brunette's boxing gym in St. Paul
Oh really?
in a basement. Yeah.
My buddy
Are you-
trained there.
Are you familiar with Brunette's? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty well known gym that's been around. I don't know if it's still around.
I don't think so.
I don't know if it survived COVID or not. But
if
or if it even lasts. I honestly don't know.
Because then my buddy that just did my car, fixed my car, he said he trained over there.
Okay.
And then
It was a good gym.
yeah, he's good. He's a
Yeah.
good boxer.
Okay, cool.
Very good boxer.
Nice.
And so, yeah, I'll tell you some stuff off screen though. But yeah,
Right on. Yes. So it was at Brunette's down in the basement, and it was in a ring, right? In a boxing ring.
Yep.
They didn't even have cages or anything like that. And this was when, like, Minnesota, there was no professional local promotion here in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
It was all just kind of amateur, smoker fights.
of course. Yeah.
This was when, like, they had the tough guy at the you see at like CRs boxing or whatever.
Yup,
Like,
yup.
or in Coon Rapids, they'd have tough guy fights.
The tough man.
Yeah, the tough man.
yep.
Yeah, exactly. So there wasn't anything sanctioned really. You know, amateur fights. If you fought early on, it was considered a pro fight.
Yep, I know.
So
That was me.
yeah, that was you.
Yeah, I fought in
Yeah.
2001.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when I first fought.
Okay. So then not until like 2008, 2009 is when they started
Separating
separating the
pros.
pro and the amateur.
Yep.
Yep. But then this was early in the amateur days, and they had a 2-fall rule. So if you submitted your opponent, right, or if they tapped out for any reason, you would start again the second round.
Oh.
The fight would only end if it was like a referee stoppage or like a knockout.
Oh, okay.
You know, if there's a knockout, the fight would be over.
Okay.
They wouldn't wake you up and then be like, "You want to keep going?" That'd be a mess. You'd be like, "What?"
Okay, so let me get this straight. So if you tapped out the first time, you would fight again until
You could get up and you go back to your corner and basically. So that's what happened with me. So I'd been doing jiu-jitsu here at McCunes for a while, for like 2 years. So I was probably like a high-level blue belt at the time.
Okay.
When I started fighting MMA.
Yeah.
So I got him in a triangle. You know, he took me down, got him in a triangle. He tapped out, and then we stood up and went back to our corners, and then they started the second round. It was like, okay, dang,
So weird.
fight. It was the strangest thing that they came up with because they wanted to give kids more experience.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
which I actually didn't mind that rule. It was really nice. you
Yeah,
know?
that actually is. It gives you a second chance to
Yeah, it
win.
gives you a second chance to knock someone out.
But what happens if you get tapped out and then you tap him out the next one?
So it's 3
Oh,
rounds,
and
right?
then you
yeah.
go for third. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a 2-fall rule.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
neat.
But then I wound up, I think it was a rear naked or something.
And then you beat him.
Yeah, and beat him in the second round.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So that was back in 2009, and then after everything, my last MMA fight, 2017. And then since then, it's been a lot of focusing on coaching.
Okay.
Yep.
And
The
here,
next
right? In
generation.
McCunes?
Yeah, all here in McCunes,
Okay.
for sure. I still I'll try and go other places. We have a good relationship with Brock Larson up in St. Cloud
Okay. Yeah.
with Start BJJ.
What are they called again? The step, is it? Or
Start BJJ.
start?
Yeah.
That's right. Start.
Start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I used to live up in St. Cloud, and that's how I kind of met Brock. I would
Oh.
train up there.
I checked out their page, so because
Okay.
Bobby Lee was here.
Yep.
Had fun with him that day.
That kid's a monster.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man.
If he stays on his tracks, he just won he won a Cage Fury championship, and then I know that he just won another title or another big fight recently. If he stays on track, I could see him going to the UFC one day for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's only in his mid-20s.
Really? God damn.
He's not that old, so I can see him for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was gassing me out. Plus, I couldn't even move him.
Yeah, like his base is all wrestling. He was a great wrestler when he was in high school.
Yeah.
So everything is just kind of branched off of his strong grappling, and
Yeah.
it's just
That's amazing.
yeah. So coaching here has been my main focus for the last probably 6 years.
Okay.
I want to say. Yep.
Any good students? You were like, man, they're gonna make it UFC someday.
Yeah, we got a lot of good students for sure. Yeah, but definitely Stephen Asplin. Hopefully he joins us here in a little bit. But
Yeah, Steven's supposed to.
yeah, he's supposed to be here, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, but we got a couple shows coming up. January 25th, we got LFA 200
Oh.
at Mystic
okay.
Lake Casino.
That's next week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is next week.
It is literally next week.
Yeah. Is that the one that Steven's fighting?
Yep.
I thought you said he was fighting tomorrow. That's what I thought.
Oh, no, UFC fights are tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard you wrong. I'm actually going to be cornering a buddy for a boxing match that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is that at?
I think at Rice Street.
Oh, okay.
Rice Street Boxing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just going to be
There's like little smoker fights.
I believe it's kind of be like kind of like a smoker. They're just doing it kind of for like a donation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Yep.
Neat.
So yeah, he's fighting LFA 200, which is funny. You know Sean McPadden,
Yeah, Shuby.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, oh
of course.
yeah, oh, yeah. You know,
I
you know
love
Shuby,
Shuby.
right? He's awesome.
Is he back? Or he's
No,
got his gym.
he's got his gym.
Yep.
Yep. He's got his gym, Roots MMA.
Yep.
Shout out.
Shout out to Shuby.
Yeah,
Check out
buddy.
Roots MMA if you guys. If
And Rogers.
yes, Rogers.
100%.
Yeah, he's a great coach, man.
Yep.
Hella fun.
He's a killer of a fighter for sure
Yeah,
too.
very very knowledgeable.
Yep. He was on LFA 2
Oh, yep, yep.
in
I
Minneapolis.
I saw that one.
So that was
Didn't he win that fight?
he did with a heel hook.
Okay.
Yep. So he fought in LFA 2, and now Steven now is fighting on LFA 200. So that's
Oh,
Yeah.
Elevate 1 and 2, and then now Steven's on 200, dude.
Yeah.
And he's older than Steven too, right?
yeah, he's older than Steven.
Damn, these young bucks are big.
Right. Yep. So he's a heavyweight, and he's been on a tear for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. He's 6-0, and then he lost his last, or 3-0, and then he had lost his last fight, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. But he's gonna be in there, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps training. He stays healthy. He's gonna be a monster.
Yeah.
For sure. He's gonna be hard
I'll
to
guarantee.
do. Yeah.
He, I can't fuck with his stand up. I couldn't do it.
You say I'm lanky, like he's
Holy
slow.
cow.
Yeah.
His kick knocked the hell out of me. I'm like, damn, I'm not standing in front of him when he kicks. Yeah.
Yeah. I usually try and work around him, but
Yeah.
it's hard to do.
That is hard to do because he just takes one step and he's right back in your face, you know?
Right.
And so,
Yeah. But then after that, Ignite FC. They're a good promotion for Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA. I like the way that they do things for sure. We have, I want to say 4 on that card.
oh, really?
Yep. I think 2. Is it 1 Muay Thai, 3 MMA? I
Okay.
believe. Yep. We got Aaron Skipataris fighting at lightweight, I believe, 155.
All right.
Yep. We got Kyle Hedemark.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
Kyle?
Yep. He's fighting MMA, and then we have Bodie Fitzmans.
Brody.
Yeah.
Brody's fighting.
Not Brody, Bodie.
Bodie.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who Bodie is. I sparred with him a few times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. He's kind of quiet, but
Yeah.
he's so strong. You would
He
not
is.
you grapple with this kid, you wouldn't even believe it. Like,
Yeah, I jumped on him. He didn't even budge.
No. Yeah. So he's gonna do great, and it's been a while since he's fought. He doesn't really have a lot of it's not really in him to like be the champion. Like MMA is not really, but he's been training really hard with the other fighters, and I think he kind of got the itch again.
Okay.
So he's gonna do well.
Nice.
Yep. And then we have a new guy, Dominic. He's gonna do his first fight ever, a Muay Thai fight.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck to the fighter.
Yep.
Man.
He's got a karate TKD background,
Oh shit.
and
Taekwondo guys.
Yeah.
I hate sparring those guys. Right?
his timing is crazy. It's
Yeah.
like he's always at that distance,
Yep.
and then you go and take that step, and then he's
Then
like,
they-
bam.
I
It's
know.
like right there.
Oh, gosh. They are the worst to spar. It's those damn legs that
It
they're so
is.
fast and they can
is.
kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for those. Yep. So that's what's on the calendar right now for McCunes. That's what's in the immediate
That
future.
is awesome. Yeah,
Super
I'm excited to
excited.
get back to spar with you guys.
Yeah.
Send the invite, man. Send the
Yeah, I
invite.
will for sure. I gotta put the community on there.
Yeah.
Have you guys be a lot part of them. I usually do them. I try and put them on once every 2-3 months or something.
Okay.
It all depends on kind of like holidays,
Yeah.
the weather and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
if it's crappy out or something, I won't, book it around in the dead of winter and make people drive, 30 miles to come spar.
I understand because I do the same thing in my little basement. Mm-hmm. And when it snows, I'm like canceled.
Yeah, right.
It's just
You're
canceled.
like, no, we don't need
Yeah.
to. We don't need none of that.
You don't have to risk your lives.
Right, exactly.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Yeah, you've been doing those. I see a lot of videos of You and your boys freaking
Yeah,
boxing it up.
but there's only like 4 people going at it during a time.
right, right.
That's so small.
I was gonna say the space looks really tight.
It is.
It's like fighting in a phone booth.
It's pretty much. I mean, but it helps you circle. If you don't circle, you're backing into the wall.
Yeah,
And if you're going with Coach Yang, he's not gonna he's not gonna stop you from. He's not gonna
backing
tell you to come forward. No, he's gonna keep pounding on you.
right.
So
That's funny.
that's why you have no choice when you're sparring with Yang. You gotta circle.
No, I like that though. Small spaces.
It definitely helps you circle though, because I've noticed that I just instantly circle. I just move instantly to the angles, and that's one thing that I liked now and I'm used to.
Yeah.
But before it was always backing up, and then you're backing up into people. You're backing up off the mats.
That's one thing that I feel like with martial arts is people always focus on a lot of the striking and like the attacks, but they kind of forget about their feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Like footwork, I feel like is just as important as how to, throw a punch or a kick,
Absolutely.
because if your feet are in the wrong spot or if you're not doing what they're supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
everything's just kind of falling apart.
Yeah. That's actually my 2 years down in Arkansas. It was just all about footwork. All about footwork and the jab. That was it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did, and that's why my footwork got so much better that I don't even have to think about it. My feet just moves for me
Right.
to that point.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even realize that actually I'm in a good spot already because automatically it's like muscle memory.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's when then your footwork just is going to complement your strikes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're always going to stay balanced, stay powerful. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why those, those Taekwondo guys.
Taekwondo guys, yeah.
Their footwork,
freaking
their footwork is
footwork.
really good because they're
Yeah.
always on their toes, and they always have to be really quick.
Yeah. And they
So-
have that bounce and balance. I hate sparring them.
I know, I do too. They're a nightmare.
Yeah.
I just want to kick them once.
But they don't kick the legs much, though. That's one thing.
No. I wish they did actually, because then I wouldn't have to worry about a spinning back kick to my sternum.
I've got to.
I'll take the inside leg kick. That's fine. Or the outside.
It's not as bad as kicking to the face with those kicks.
Oh yeah, I know.
I've gotten hit in the head so many times by Taekwondo guys. So.
Yeah.
I'm a Taekwondo guy myself, though. But it's sad.
I definitely like using a couple of those techniques, like the question mark kick and things like that. Those are pretty slick for sure.
Tornado kick.
Yeah, yeah.
The one you caught me.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna land.
I didn't. Yeah.
I was like,
I just kind of like threw it, and because a lot of times it's just like it's such a grand movement that it's kind of easy to see.
right. But I didn't expect it to land. I was just like leaning back, like.
You just kind of like.
And then pop hit me right in the chin. Are you serious?
No, that's good.
I didn't think you had that much of a length on your legs, man. That was crazy.
Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, other than that, it's just been, a steady grind here at the gym.
Yeah.
A lot of new guys, things like that. Just trying to stay active.
So when you guys go and corner the fighters, who usually goes too? Is it just you and Sifu, or?
Sifu, yeah, he kind of comes. He's always here for local stuff.
Okay.
A lot of times, if we, go to Chicago or Iowa and things like that. Lately, it's been a lot me, and then a lot of the other fighters and stuff have helped out a lot for sure. Shout out Brandon, Panda, for sure.
Panda, of course. Yeah.
Aaron has always been there, a few others, but we got a good core group that like to travel, and if anyone, they're always willing to ask if they want to hop in as a corner or anything like that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That really is.
Yeah, so that's always good. But
Yeah, because I remember when I started here, Panda, they were all new. They were still all new.
yep.
And then eventually, Panda kicks my ass now. Yeah. Shout out to Panda.
Yeah, shout out Panda for sure. He's got a little fire under his ass too lately. He's been wanting to compete more and stuff.
Yeah?
Yep. He had a great performance at a local jiu-jitsu event called Subs and Suds.
Okay.
It was down at a brewery in
Oh,
Minneapolis, and
how long was that ago?
it was just over the summer. I want to say it was in August
Okay, I remember it
or
then.
something
Yeah.
like that.
I remember
Yeah,
that one.
July or August.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was a really cool spot. They had like a big bay garage door and stuff,
Yep.
and they just had the open mats, elevated mat.
Uh huh.
Everyone was just kind of sitting in chairs and stuff all around it. And
Oh.
he wound up winning in overtime, and it was
Really?
yeah, it was awesome. Yeah,
Gosh.
that was good stuff. So he's been training real hard. He wants to compete more. I don't know if he probably doesn't probably want to go with the MMA Muay Thai route, but I know his jiu-jitsu has gotten a lot better, and I think that's where
Yeah.
his direction kind of
Okay.
wants to go.
He's not married, is he? He's not married. Yeah.
Heck no.
See,
That boy needs to find a woman.
that's why
I think
have
he's got
to-
one, actually. I think he's got a girlfriend.
I think he. I don't know.
Pretty sure he does. I should know this.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
I feel like he's had a long-term girlfriend or they broke up. But
Okay.
I know it's been a
Yeah, I have to limit my time. So if I'm here and I break a sweat, I'm staying for another hour. And my wife doesn't like that, you know. So when you have the
Right.
kids, you got duties at home. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try. There's a lot, going on at the gym as far as people and things like that. People
Yeah.
all got their lives going on.
yeah,
So I try not to get too personal with people.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to. It just happens
Yeah.
naturally,
Yeah.
especially with the fighters. And we all travel together, and we all
See each other
sweat
too.
each other.
Yeah,
It's been it's been awesome though.
that's one thing I love about martial arts gyms is that you fall in love just not with the art, but you fall in love with the people.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
then traveling, getting to know them, and they become family.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a LA gym where you go and weightlift and you're never gonna know that chick, dude.
Right, you're never gonna get her number. Sorry, bud. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
The camaraderie too, especially like we always like to focus on that as well here at McCunes. That like we like to think of ourselves as family.
Yeah,
You know.
I noticed that. That's why I still come back here and there
Yeah.
because
Once you just kind of get it that it's just more of a personable space and things like that, a lot more relaxed than maybe some of the other academies around.
yeah,
Which is everyone kind of has their niche, and what works for them, and it's just been a lot of just like relaxed vibes around here.
yeah. That's one thing that I love about martial arts. I've been a prodigy, and meeting those guys over there, they're amazing guys too.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a family over
I
there.
love Prodigy. I live right by there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've gone over there a bunch
Oh.
of times. Yeah.
one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
one of the guys over there. I was grappling with him, and then I asked if he knew Jerry Getzel. It's like, yeah, Getzel, I know Getzel. I totally forgot his name though. Tall guy too. Tall guy.
Oh man, could be a few of them. Was he a black belt or was he
I think he was a brown belt. During
brown
that
belt?
time. During that
Okay,
time,
okay.
yeah.
It might have been Mikey Waverick. Do you know that? You know that name?
He has one son during that time.
Oh, definitely
So
not.
that was a while back,
No.
though.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, I went there. I haven't been there in a long time actually,
Yeah.
just because it's always just kind of come to me because I teach here.
Uh huh.
So then anytime I want to go there, it's usually I'm either here or I don't want to train the next day.
Yeah. when
Spending time at home or something.
I got you. When I was over there, I mostly showed up for the stand-up classes,
Oh, okay.
and the stand-up classes was in the morning, and so I got to know the guys mostly in the mornings,
Oh, okay.
and they love me, but I couldn't show up every day. Couldn't come there every day, and when I was there, oh man, those boys really loved me.
Nice.
Because like we really had fun.
They kind of have a smaller Muay Thai program.
Yeah,
Right?
it
Yeah.
is. It is more of a smaller. The morning classes are more for the guys that show up are more of the officers.
Oh, okay, right,
So
right,
more of those guys show up in the mornings.
right. Yeah, I never go in the mornings. It was always at night, so it was always,
Yeah, and then at night,
it's always busy though.
oh, it is. Who was teaching? Sometimes it was Coach Mike, and then it was a
Tao?
Tao. Oh, Tao was teaching Muay Thai.
Oh no, not Muay Thai. Sorry,
Oh, Tao would always be teaching the jiu-jitsu.
the gi.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was Jaffe.
Yep.
Jaffe.
Jaffe.
Yep.
Yep.
Jaffe was teaching Muay Thai.
Okay. Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
and then they brought in another guy. I didn't stay there long enough to know him. Though.
And all those guys, I think, came from the academy. From
They
Greg.
branched. Yeah.
Yeah. So they all got good skills over there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm gonna reset the cameras, and
Okay.
then we'll start chapter 3.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.